Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, where precision meets passion and we go beyond the spec sheets to bring you the complete story behind the wheel. Today's feature is none other than the 2026 Mercedes-Benz E-Class M model that has defined luxury mid-size sedans for decades and now steps into the future with a powerful statement. For 2026, Mercedes isn't just checking boxes, they're reshaping how the E-Class fits into a tech-forward, comfort-focused world, while still keeping the pulse of traditional driving pleasure alive. From the moment you approach it, the new E-Class radiates elegance mixed with subtle aggression. Mercedes has refined its design language, giving the front end a much more modern identity. You'll notice right away the new grille design, a wider, more upright, and seamlessly integrated with the digital light LED headlights, which now feature a connecting light bar for a wider visual stance. The grille itself is offered in two distinct finishes, one more elegant and chrome-heavy, and the other sportier with AMG styling cues. The illuminated three-pointed star embedded in the center completes the face of a car that knows it's the benchmark. Looking closer at those headlights, they're not just form-a, they're high-function pieces of technology. Mercedes uses its digital light system to provide pixel-perfect lighting, capable of casting symbols, adapting beam intensity and shape, and even providing visual warnings in certain driving situations. Every curve in the front bumper, every crease on the hood is designed not just for visual drama, but for aerodynamic efficiency. The front air intakes are active, opening only when cooling is needed. The result is a face that's sleek but substantial, precise but artistic, and unmistakably Mercedes. As your eyes move to the side, the E-Class stretches out with a profile that feels longer and more dynamic than before. The wheelbase has grown slightly, giving more interior space and a sense of planted stability. Flush door handles, previously reserved for higher-end models, are now standard across the range, contributing to a cleaner side silhouette. The window line sweeps elegantly toward the C-pillar, where it's framed by a chrome accent that ties the whole form together. Mercedes has done away with hard character lines in favor of a flowing design language that suggests movement even at a standstill. The available wheels range from 18 to 21 inches, each with a fresh design that blends aerodynamic performance and aggressive styling. The side mirrors have been reshaped to reduce wind noise and now house improved cameras for the 360-degree view system. The new E-Class manages to balance boldness with restraint, and nothing feels forced. It's as if every millimeter was sculpted with intent. Now moving around to the rear, you're greeted by a simplified, yet futuristic design. The taillights now feature a unique LED motif resembling the Mercedes star, and they're connected by a narrow horizontal light strip that gives the car a wide, confident stance. The trunk lid integrates a subtle lip spoiler, and depending on trim, you can opt for either polished chrome exhaust surrounds or a more sporty, diffuser-style lower bumper. The entire rear is a showcase in modern Mercedes minimalism: a tight panel gaps, high-precision surfaces, and just enough flair to make it memorable. Even the badging has been updated with a new typeface, giving it a fresher identity while maintaining heritage. Open the doors and step inside. That may be the most refined cabin Mercedes has ever put in a non-S-Class vehicle. The 2026 E-Class interior is all about merging luxury with intelligence. Dominating the dashboard is the new Superscreen setup, a sweeping, single-pane glass that integrates a 12.3-inch driver display, a 14.4-inch central infotainment touchscreen, and an optional 12.3-inch passenger display. This isn't just for show. It's functional, it's fast, and it's fully integrated with MBUX's latest high-powered software. Voice commands are more natural than ever, but what's really impressive is how the system can learn driver routines. It remembers your climate settings, your favorite navigation routes, even which seat massage program you prefer on Friday evenings. There's also a selfie and video camera mounted atop the dashboard, perfect for Zoom calls or content creators who want to record their drive or even live stream. And yes, it locks out video while driving for safety. The materials are world-class. Open-pore woods with integrated LED lighting, metal speaker grills from Burmester, and soft-touch everything. Mercedes now offers leather-free interiors as well, using high-quality synthetic alternatives for a more sustainable option without sacrificing feel. The ambient lighting has been upgraded to include dynamic animations. It can pulse with music, change color based on temperature adjustments, and even provide visual feedback for driver alerts. Seats are more than just chairs. They're thrones on wheels, heated, ventilated, and available with 10-point massage. Rear passengers get just as much attention and more legroom thanks to the longer wheelbase, optional climate control zones, and even ambient lighting in the door panels. This is a space designed to calm, to isolate you from the chaos outside, and immerse you in tailored luxury. Under hood and things get even more impressive. The 2026 E-Class comes with a range of engine options at all, either mild hybrid or plug-in hybrid, depending on your trim. The base E300 uses a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 producing 255 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque, paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. It's efficient, smooth, and makes for a comfortable cruiser. But the real magic begins with the E450, which gets a 3.0-liter inline-6 turbo with the same mild hybrid boost, now delivering 375 horsepower and 369 pounds-feet of torque. It's quick a 0 to 60 in about 4.6 seconds, and yet still refined enough to feel like a true luxury sedan. Then there's the E350e plug-in hybrid, combining the same 2.0-liter gas engine with an electric motor for a combined 308 horsepower, and here's the kicker: up to 60 miles of all-electric range on the latest battery pack. That means most people could do their daily commute without using a drop of fuel. The system is seamless. Transitions between gas and electric are barely noticeable, and regenerative braking is now adjustable via paddles behind the steering wheel. All models use the refined 9-speed automatic transmission, and buyers can choose between rear-wheel drive or 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Ride quality is exceptional, especially with the optional airmatic air suspension. It reads the road ahead using cameras and adjusts stamping in milliseconds. You glide over imperfections, yet still feel connected when the road gets twisty. Steering is sharper than previous generations, and there's even rear axle steering on higher trims, which improves low-speed maneuverability and high-speed stability. Advanced safety and driver assist features are abundant. The new E-Class supports Level 2+ semi-autonomous driving on approved roads, with features like automated lane changes, hands-free highway cruising, and intelligent speed adaptation using real-time mapping and traffic data. The car can even park itself from your smartphone, without you being in the vehicle. So let's talk numbers. The 2026 E-Class starts at approximately $62,500 for the E300 base model, which already includes a wealth of tech and safety features. Move up to the E350e plug-in hybrid, and you're looking at around $66,000 before federal tax incentives, which can drop that price by several thousand depending on where you live. The E450 4MATIC, with the powerful inline-6 and more dynamic performance, starts around $73,000. Load it up with the AMG line styling, Burmester 4D sound, air suspension, and full MBUX Superscreen, and you're close to $85,000, a price point that puts it toe-to-toe with rivals like the BMW 5 Series and Audi A6, but with arguably more luxury tech per dollar. Mercedes is also planning performance-focused AMG models, which are expected to break the 500 horsepower mark while incorporating electrified performance for instant torque and reduced emissions. So whether you want luxury, sustainability, or dynamic driving, there's an E-Class variant tailored for your preferences. At the end of the day, the 2026 E-Class is more than just an update, it's a reset. It redefines what a mid-size luxury sedan should be in a world quickly moving toward electrification and automation. Mercedes has somehow managed to blend the analog pleasures of driving with the digital conveniences of tomorrow. It feels futuristic without being alien, luxurious without being ostentatious, and intelligent without being overwhelming. If you've ever wondered where the sweet spot is between performance, comfort, and technology, this car might just be it. It respects its legacy but doesn't live in it. The 2026 E-Class leads with purpose, and honestly, it's hard to think of another car in its class that ticks this many boxes without compromise. That's a wrap on our full deep dive review of the all-new 2026 Mercedes-Benz E-Class here on Car Auto Tune-Up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the bell so you don't miss our next in-depth look at the future of driving. We've got more upcoming reviews on new EVs, concept tech, and the latest performance hybrids, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, keep your wheels tuned up, and we'll catch you in the next ride.